Welcome everyone to the Week 3 fan game of the week in the NBSL. Devin O'Leary's 85 Boston Celtics against Becky Heaps' 96 Miami Heat. November 21st, 2006. I'm Jake Nixon in the booth alongside Devin O'Leary, Becky Heaps, Jeremy Kins, and Ryan Ritter. We got a full booth tonight.
Devin O'Leary.
Devin O'Leary.
Did I say Devin O'Leary?
You did.
Yes.
Nick Taylor. I don't know why I said Devin O'Leary. Oh, because it's his team. That's probably why I did it. I saw his name.
Players are feeling awesome right now.
They are. Larry Bird. Alonzo Mourning. Tim Hardaway. Yeah,
His hands were just in the sky.
they were. Yeah, that's good timing with the music. Another great montage video.
So, Jake, what are the matchups we're looking for today?
Well, certainly Larry Bird and Scottie Pippen's going to be a great matchup.
Scottie Pippen in this game?
Scottie Pippen. Oh, wait. No, he's not. Did I say Scottie Pippen?
Sorry, I asked you
I'm
anything,
confused with
Jake.
the other. Yeah, we got Larry Bird and the guy for the Heat.
Tim Hardaway.
Jamal Washburn. Jamal Washburn. So that's not going to be that great of a matchup, if we're being honest. Yeah. Tim Hardaway and Danny Ainge, though. That's a good matchup.
Might
Yeah.
also see Alonzo Mourning in big head mode.
Maybe. Maybe not, but possibly. I don't know if it's going to happen. I haven't used the cheat codes.
Okay.
Maybe one game.
Personally, I'm looking to see somebody go on fire.
Yeah. Well, they are the Heat, so
Wrong
it might
game.
happen. Alonzo Mourning getting ready for the tip-off against Robert Parrish.
Number 33 with the other one with the striped socks.
The Celtics are wearing tiny shorts in comparison to the Heats.
They are. They got the old school shorts. The Heat with the new school shorts.
Maybe we'll get a bulge slit.
Perhaps. Down inside to Alonzo Mourning, backing down on Parrish. Hook shot doesn't go. Rebound by Parrish.
He should really make that shot.
Yeah, he should. Alonzo Mourning's a great player, and just a one-on-one situation should make that shot. Dennis Johnson with the ball at the three-point line. Oh, picked off by Brown.
Not sure what happened there.
Coming back.
to it.
Brown up big.
And
Okay.
not even sure how physics just work.
I don't either.
It was a backward stuff.
Yeah, it was.
Do you think there's ramifications from the time travel that's occurred in this match?
It could be.
Physics
The 10 years that have gone by in between these teams. Alonzo Mourning in the restricted area doesn't get the basket.
So far, a pretty sad display.
Yep. Pathetic offense so far.
Lining up for the free throw.
Well, you know Pat Riley's not going to let this stand forever. He's going to have to make some changes if this is the way they're planning on playing.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, Becky Heaps coming into this game 2 of 5. Hoping to get a win
big
here.
win.
It's still
Yeah.
early. It's still early.
It is. Very early. Off the front iron there.
Bricks the
Lets it
first.
bounce over his head.
Ref almost missed the catch
He
there.
did. He did.
The other troop there, too. I gotta let me check.
Alonzo Mourning, second free throw.
Wiping the sweat off his brow.
Nice routine there, Alonzo Mourning.
And he shoots and
Yep.
takes the second.
First point of the game coming 20% of the way through the first quarter.
On a personal foul.
Johnson now inside the three-point area. Inbounds to Larry Bird. Larry Bird backing down Alonzo.
Bird
Yes.
drains it.
He'll make that shot every time.
Absolutely. Larry
Bird
Bird. Great
setting the
socks
bar.
for the Celtics as well.
Look at that.
I love the Celtics socks.
Clear
Little stripe
past
at
their
the top.
ankles.
Nice. Tim Hardaway, probably the best player on this team.
Guys just don't
Over
dress
to
that way
Mashburn.
anymore.
Jamal Mashburn for a long two. Nope. Rebounded by Mourning. He doesn't
Too
get
bad
it.
it doesn't count.
Shook the whole loop there.
Kevin McHale's already got 2 fouls.
I know he's going to be sitting pretty soon.
Yeah. It's like they're already going to make some subs. Saw somebody walking over to the scorer's bench. Mourning shooting 2 again.
Still dribbling.
Nice routine.
Up.
Yo! Gets it. McHale's going to come out. Bill Walton, I believe. Yep. Coming in for McHale. Bill Walton, known as one of the NBA's greatest hipsters of all time.
Too bad he wasn't on my Trailblazers team.
Yeah. Might be a trade you're looking at there. Yep. Morning doesn't get the second to go. Walton over to Ainge. Danny Ainge take up the ball at the court.
Celtics coming down hard.
Chance of defense here at the Miami Center as Ainge takes the two and nails it.
It's been the major difference this game so far. The Birds, Larry Bird and his team, they go in and they make decisions.
They do.
It's almost like the Heaps doesn't know what they're doing out there.
Hey!
Yeah.
It's my team.
Not that we're biased in the press box right now.
Not at all.
Little coach interaction happening.
Leonard.
He's Devin O'Leary now. In spirit. Chandler.
Whoa! 2-pointer long. Nails it. I don't know who that was. Leonard. I don't have him on my sheet, so... Oh, wait. Varshawn Leonard with that 2-pointer there.
3 second
Oh, 3 seconds in the key there. It's going to come back the other way.
First mistake from an otherwise solid team so far.
Yeah. Tim Hardaway. Miami Arena, sponsored by Subway.
Subway looking
Varshawn
for
Leonard.
that foot-long meatball mozzarella.
Yeah.
I was like a chicken bacon ranch myself.
That's a great sandwich.
Cold cut combo.
Yeah.
Or the buffalo chicken.
Tim Hardaway for 3. Nails it.
Buffalo chicken's terrible, just Frank's Red Hot.
Miami's
Nothing
not
special
my
to it.
Hey, Jeremy. Jeremy Kins, owner of the Trailblazers. Didn't you work at Subway before
I
you
did
started
work
owning
at
a
Subway.
team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did work at
See?
Subway. Humble beginnings.
Yeah.
Look at you now.
Great story.
I was a pro.
Really a
at
Cinderella one.
process.
Larry Bird for 2 misses the shot. With Jamal Washburn on the board.
Little off topic. Foot Locker for all your footwear needs.
Yep. Tim Hardaway down to Alonzo Mourning.
Locked up.
Hook shot. Oh, a fader. No.
Oh, bricks
No,
it.
sir.
A lot of faders being taken by both teams inside
Not
the
looking
post.
good for Becky's team tonight, even though they're up by 3. I'm not sure with this kind of play they can hold on to it.
Yeah.
Danny Johnson gets blocked and destroyed by Alonzo Mourning. Washburn run up the floor. It's a 2-on-3.
Well,
If only Miami could capitalize on this defense while they're on offense.
Mourning's been having a good defensive game, but his shooting has just been sloppy.
It's nothing. No, then a bad pass by Tim Hardaway, intercepted by Denny Johnson.
there's
Back
the
down to
one
Danny Ainge. Up and in. Layups, too.
Cuts the lead to 1.
For those of you that can't subtract 6 from 7.
It's 1 point. Whoa, Varshawn Leonard for 3. Nails it.
Some viewers in our audience, Nick, may be blind.
Could be. Could be listening on the radio. Could be happening. Timeout taken by the Celtics. KC Jones and his crew wanting to get their offense back together here.
Yeah, they came out of the box there pretty hot, but they demoralized once they got those 2 fouls in a row, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Look at that flat top on that assistant coach there. Legendary. That thing's probably 3-4 inches off the top of his head on that
You
left
just don't
side.
see stuff like that anymore.
You don't. It's a shame.
Call that the Fresh Prince.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I'd call it. Oh, that's their head coach. That's KC Jones. Great flat top. It's taller than his forehead, just by a little bit. Yeah.
This exciting break brought to you by Starter.
They make those coats that everybody has.
Quality
The
fleece
teams.
and basketball wear since 1862.
Especially in 1985.
Yeah. 1862.
I might just call your bluff.
Yeah, that's probably a good call. Kite will inbound. It's Greg Kite. Big whitey for the Celtics. Inbounds it to Danny Johnson.
Foot Locker, where 40-year-old men can pretend they're referees.
I'm not even sure they had baseball back then. Basketball.
Might not have. No, they may have had baseball. Danny Johnson going inside on Tim Hardaway.
Better do something.
Whoa, puts the up. No, gets the foul, though.
Should have been the and one. Should have been the and one.
Yeah. He's very happy with his performance there, though, Danny Johnson.
Athletic.
Yeah. Showing off those basketball shorts.
Distracted by the 2 green stripes.
Clearly, the tall socks are meant to compensate for the shortness of the shorts.
I think
Could
so.
be. Could be. Nick Johnson.
Apt observation, Ryan.
Yes. That's what I'm here for.
Yep, gets the first one to fall. 1 possession game.
Wasn't pretty, but it counts.
Yep. Just a minute to go here in the first quarter. Well, 59-9 if we're getting real specific.
It's up. Good.
Yep.
Boy, the Lakers needed that. The
Yep.
Celtics. Why do I keep saying the Lakers?
Well,
All right.
Lakers like the free throw shooting too. I said Scottie Pippen was on this team earlier.
I was wishing he was.
Had some issues
Make it
with
better.
that.
Don Majorly up on Larry Bird. He's playing around with it. Gets it back to Tim Hardaway. Gets it back to Jamal Washburn for 3. Yep.
Oh!
Second 3 for Washburn.
Looking good, the
At this
Heat.
rate, the Heat might be making the Celtics sweat. Just
I agree.
Ooh.
Bring in the
And enjoy the pun.
That 3 was from
Rick
farther
Carlisle.
out of my range than the girl I tried to pick up at the bar last night.
Oh.
I see what you did there.
Larry Bird gets called for the 3-second violation, so the Heat have the ball again.
Yeah.
Possible 1-and-1 situation.
Becky Heaps is happy about
She's
that.
very impressed with their team's performance. Wish you could see her in the booth. Hardaway. Down on Johnson.
Jukum passes it back to Mashburn.
Mashburn already got 6 in this game. Mashburn at top of the key. Mashburn back over to Majorly. Don Majorly, 3 seconds on the clock. Shooting the 3. Yes!
Oh!
Nails it with 7 seconds
Only
left
give
in the
him
first.
2. Only give him 2.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice performance by Don Majorly there.
Gotta do
Johnson,
something here.
2
seconds. Larry Bird takes the 3.
Bird puts it up. Miss.
Front iron.
Not the kind of performance we'd expect out of Larry Bird.
Oh,
tonight.
especially, yeah. I don't know. Very disappointing. Good for the Heat.
Celtics stuck 7, end of the first.
While we're waiting for the next quarter to start, might as well remind you about the other games that have been going on today. We had the 82 Spurs against the 06 Raptors, and what was a very close finish with the Raptors taking it at 45-44.
Yeah, Jose Calderon, great performance in that game. 9 points, 2 assists, 2 steals. And for the Spurs, Artis Gilmore, who's 11 points, couldn't quite top him. I'm, of course, happy with that because it's my team. But
Oh yeah, sorry, forgot to mention the Raptors owned by Jacob Nixon.
it's true. Kevin McHale.
Come on.
Oh, I thought that was a charge, but they're giving him the block and the foul.
And 1.
He looks a little bit shaken up from that.
He thought he had the charge, I bet.
Yeah, I thought he did.
A lot of free throws so far.
Oh, you know what? I don't think they gave him
They did not.
the initial 2 points. This is just
Right.
2 free throws.
It looked
not-
like he was in the air already.
not
Yeah.
when the whistle blew.
And they're going to give him 2 free throws. They didn't give him the basket, though. Yeah, Kevin McHale. Lines it up. Nope.
Oh,
Seen quite a few missed free throws in this game as well.
We have both teams. There's the stats for you. Nice timing there by the computer. Over to Austin. I don't know who that is.
excuse me. Austin from the
Oh, nails it. Isaac Austin.
2 first names.
Yeah, love those guys. My personal favorite type of people. Jerry Stichting gets it over to Robert Parrish. Backing down Alonzo. Nope.
Oh,
Snatched right out of the air.
Rebound Keith Askins.
Am I
He's
in?
Askins for it. He's Askins for the rebounds. Tim Hardaway going inside. Up and no.
no, and it's not in.
Robert Parrish with the rebound. Just stitching.
I want to hear a name pun on that one. On Sitchting.
Sitchting. I'll think of one. Robert Parrish on the outside, not his range.
Good for it. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Feeling it out, moving around.
The Celtics really enjoying taking the clock down to the last
Dude,
second.
2 seconds on the clock. He takes a long
It's
three.
almost
Air
as-
ball.
It's almost as if we've completely reversed teams from the beginning of this game.
It's true. It's true.
The Miami Heat only
Boston.
holding on to their lead because of the Celtics' incompetence right now.
That could be.
That seems to be the case.
Saw there on the screen. Devin's going to be playing me, the Toronto 06 Raptors here in a couple days, and also Brian Stevens in the 98 San Antonio Spurs with
Would you say
David Robinson and Tim Duncan. I'm really trying to stretch my trivia here. It's
these substitutions fueled by Gatorade, providing optimum hydration since 1862?
that's not the real date.
Calling your
This
bluff
commercial
again.
horror moment brought to you by Jeremy Kins. I'm a consumer.
People need to know who gives the money to broadcast these games.
Well,
People
sure.
need to know how they're supposed to drink.
That's right.
And what.
Absolutely.
John Crotty over to Alonzo. No, Mikhail with
And
the
that
rebound.
highlights the point that was just made, that it's not...
Whoa, the quick pass to Rick Carlisle for the dunk.
As I was saying, that highlights the point. It's not that the Celtics... it's not that the Miami's beating them, it's that the Celtics are beating themselves up until
Yeah.
that nice moment there.
Very
Yeah.
true.
You think they've exhausted all the tricks they had in the early game, and that's all we've seen from them.
Maybe. Larry
Maybe,
Bird not
I
able to
don't
get a
know, but
shot.
The
Still.
talent's certainly there with Larry Bird and the rest of the roster.
Lonzo Mourning gets the runaround on Robert Parrish. Wide open
Wide.
three for Leonardo. Nope.
Nothing.
Rebounded by Lonzo Mourning. No, he's up. No, he's blocked. But to Brown.
Up.
Much
Yes!
competition going on in this,
There it is again.
I
Yeah.
got a mouthful of
All
Oreo.
over. All over the board, the Heat. All over the boards are the Heat. And Boston will take a timeout.
Let's wipe down the glass in the press box here as we can see.
Somebody get me another glass of milk.
Brought to you by United Dairy. Milk and cows since 17 something.
1862.
Yeah, that's sure. That's good.
Office Depot taking care of business.
I'm so glad I downloaded the real ads pack for this game so you guys could take advantage of that. That was a quality decision.
Speaking of taking care of business, great song.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
Great song.
Is that BTO?
BTO.
It's BTO,
Yeah. Turner
Yeah.
Do you know
Overdrive.
how? Hey, trivia question. Do you know how often they take care of business?
Bachman Turner Overdrive?
Every day.
Every
is
day.
the answer.
Also in
indeed.
every way.
Oh,
In
I
every
didn't know
way
if we
as
meant Office Depot or Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Oh, I see the
Okay.
confusion.
Because Office Depot's closed on Sundays.
Right, so they don't
So
take care of
6
it every
days.
day.
I would wager that Office Depot allows people to take care of business every day, though.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Even if they themselves are not.
A couple substitutions. Crotty Askins for it and PJ Brown coming out for Pickney. Jamal. Oh, we got a bunch of substitutions. I'm not even going to list them all because there's just a lot. I don't feel like listing them all. Mr. Hipster coming in. Bill Walton. Third kill. What the heck?
Before it was cool to be Bill.
David third kill. Inbounding the ball. Deep to Kevin McHale. Back to third kill. Top of the key.
Celtics looking to gain a little momentum here.
Yep.
They're going to need it.
To Kevin McHale. Whoa, the deep hook.
With a
Nope.
terrible, terrible shot
Yeah.
decision.
Bad shot decisions in general by the Celtics here after that
Both
initial.
teams, really.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Washburn for the three again. Yep.
Is it?
Off the
Oh.
back iron. Doesn't get it.
Wow.
Snatched right out of the air.
Just a pitiful game.
It is. It is. Danny Johnson.
Not really up to game of the week standard.
No, this is our game of the week, and it's not delivering so far. Wait, is this the fan game of the week?
I'm sorry, Becky.
It's the fan game of the week, so you really got to blame ourselves on this one. This was selected, of course, by the voters.
The voters being us.
Lonzo Mourning going deep inside, penetrating, back to Washburn for another three. That's his fifth three.
At least
He's
Mourning's
taking-
passing it now instead of taking every shot in the beginning. That's
He didn't
part of the
get it,
Miami success right now, too. Mourning was ball hogging in the beginning, and he couldn't hit it.
That's true.
Also,
And missing free
correction,
throws.
Jacob. Washburn, that was only his first of third.
I noticed that, yeah. My bad. My bad on that. Kevin McHale, the fader, gets it.
Finally, the Celtics managed to get a shot in. Hopefully they can turn their momentum around.
Yeah, they need to rely on their talent here. Stop giving it to guys like Third Kill and Greg Kite. Timeout again.
Interesting
This time
about
by
third
Miami.
kill, he's from Bradley University. You
Yeah.
don't see a whole lot of pros from Bradley.
You sure don't. You also don't see a lot of guys with the last name Third Kill.
No, but that would be interesting if there were more.
It would.
If
Yeah.
that was a prevalent, say, senatorial name.
Yeah. Third Kill or Fourth Kill or
Indeed.
I think a smart move by the 96 Heat if they wanted to cement their lead would be to take out someone and replace them with number 5, Sasha Danilovic.
Sure, yeah, the one-year vet. Foreign.
Interesting thing about Sasha Danilovic, he's on the team because he plays golf with my father.
How about that?
Yes. It's all about who you know.
That's true.
I've heard he has
That's
a
true.
2 handicap.
That's not.
That might not be true.
I thought it was because his name was Sasha.
It's a lady's name.
It is a lady's name.
Unless you're Russian.
Yeah, which I think is what's happening there.
Still a woman's name.
Kevin McHale got a great bouffant. I don't know if you saw that.
I'm a big fan of the Buffon as
Yeah.
well. The throwback haircuts. Oh, that guy doesn't have a picture.
He does in third kill. Third kill coming out. Larry
Third
Bird
Kill's
coming
actually
in.
a vampire. He doesn't appear on film.
No pictures, please.
No pictures.
Might be something worth looking into.
Mr. John Crotty.
That's the name.
Is that his name? Is that? Yeah, it's John Crotty. It's like John Gotti, but it's John Crotty. John Crotty off of the elbow nails it.
Remember it.
It is. He's a straight
Crotty,
G.
the longtime consigliere of John Gotti.
Yeah.
I prefer to remember him as John Karate, the Karate Kid.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
And a hush falls over the box.
Sitch tag into Bird. Bird back to Bill Walton. Hipster. No, he didn't. He's not going for the shot. Back over to McHale. McHale for 2 at the top of the elbow misses.
Maybe we should take off his sunglasses so you can see better.
Perhaps. Or his flannel.
The hipster says, I shot 3 points before it was cool.
Before 3-point shots existed.
Blocked by McHale. Taken back up by Stitch Ting. Stitch Ting doing some stuff inside. Gets it back over to Bill Walton. Bill Walton for 2. Nope. A lot of missed shots here. Back to John Crotty.
Could it be that points are too mainstream for him?
It
That
could-
might just be a issue of experience.
Some of the
It could be.
Some of the sloppiness here. I just don't. It's like trying to. It's like a monkey trying to hump a football.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
It's sloppy.
Everybody can visualize that.
I don't want to visualize that.
John Crotty back to Leonard. Leonard back over to Austin. Isaac
2,
Austin for
1,
3.
up for 3.
No, not even
Brick.
close.
That's kind of
Stitch
close.
Ting 4, 3, 2. Putting it up for a deep 3. Nope.
Oh, that looked like it was going.
Wasn't bad. I don't know if you want Stitch Ting taking your last second shots. But,
Yeah, it's probably not the best choice ever.
Now at half, we see Miami 21, Boston 12.
Yep.
Both-
Terrible field goal percentages by both teams.
Both teams are really going to have to pull it together if they want to win.
Yeah.
33% and 40%. I mean, in pro basketball,
Not respectable numbers. There's Larry Bird. That was a nice beginning to their scoring. That's Kevin McHale's fader, too.
Highlight reel not going to be that long because there
No.
wasn't many shots made.
Absolutely not. Danny Ainge, look at that face. 4-1. Voshawn Leonard, my boy.
Danny
5
Ainge.
points.
Danny Ainge, straight out of Breakfast Club.
Absolutely.
Hi, Mom!
Some other games here.
Look, I'm famous!
There's Ritter's New York Knicks going against the 74 Braves.
I don't
Not
know
even
why,
really a match.
Weiss was staring down the black man there.
Sure was. Gilbert Arenas with a great performance over the 96
Thorpe
Pistons.
with classic dirt face.
Jared's Cavaliers losing to Knicks Jazz there at the top. We saw that. I don't know what the score was. It went by really fast. Mookie Blaylock going against the Royals there at 7:30 Eastern time. Make sure you tune in for that one.
Mookie, Mookie, Mookie.
That's right.
Mookie makes the darkest dookie.
There you
I
go.
don't even know what that means.
That was actually Hewlett Packard's jingle.
Could have been racist. Well, it wasn't meant to be.
No, not at all.
And waiting on the cheerleaders to perform.
Yeah, they're just
I
kinda
don't like
standing
this new minimalist dancing. Yeah,
I don't get
not a
it.
fan.
Avant-garde. You visualize the dance you wish for them to do.
Oh, see, I'm
That's
not
nice.
deep enough. I see now.
Danny Johnson, top side of the key there, in the little corner area. Gets it into Larry Bird, top of the key. Larry Bird going inside in the paint. Gets it down to Parrish.
That's how they had to start this half.
Yeah. Big two-handed slam.
Setting the tone. Setting the tone. Let's see if they can keep it together.
7-point Miami lead still. Tim Hardaway guarded closely by Mr. Denny Johnson. Denny Johnson's got a lot of freckles. I don't know if you saw it in his portrait when that flashed by. Jamal Mashburn. I thought he had 3 threes,
Okay.
only had 1. Tim Hardaway. Personal foul on Mashburn. That's going to be a moving screen. Yep.
Not the way that he wanted to come
Heat
out
coming
with
up against the couple teams we don't know about, Houston and Philadelphia there, but then they're going against Ritter and the Knicks on the 24th of November.
Are you excited for that game, Ritter?
Oh yeah, not that I'm biased, right?
No.
Leave our opinions at the press box door. So
Yep.
We step in.
Absolutely.
Which I go next.
Danny Johnson likes a
A little
slow,
biased
deliberate
there.
pace here. Gets it to Kevin McHale with the short shot clock. Larry Bird, 4-3.
2.
Nope, misses the 3.
Every time their pace gets down like that, what is that?
Oh, a couple bob ups there. Tim Hardaway, the shortest player on the floor probably right now, comes up with it.
Celtics have got to start making quicker decisions if they want to get down. It's been the only time they've scored.
It's true. Quick faders and stuff.
Actually, that's
Jamal
a
Moshburn for 2, yeah.
good observation there, Mr. Nixon. Tim Hardaway's the shortest player up there tonight.
Yeah.
And how
Nailed
short
it.
is that?
6 foot.
Tiny.
I feel inadequate.
Nobody in this booth is qualified to play basketball in any way, shape, or form at the professional level.
No, sir.
Coach telling the Celtics that they suck.
That might be part of his strategy, yes.
Interesting thing about Boston, it
Yeah.
is the most expensive city to live in the country.
Oh, there you
Even
go.
more expensive than New York.
Oh, okay. That could be why Casey Jones had to resort to that really terrible suit that he's wearing with that
Yeah,
cute green and
bad
brown
hair.
tie.
I think you got that on the $99 sale at Men's Warehouse.
Oh, that could be.
They don't have that in Boston.
They don't.
Right.
It's the $150
Yes,
sale at Men's
Boston.
Wear.
Oh, right.
They did in 1862, though.
Indeed.
That's a good point.
Making men look snazzy.
Yeah.
Men's Warehouse.
He's fired up down there. I hope that this speech works for the Celtics for their sake.
I hope so. Otherwise, it's a big waste of breath.
Indeed.
Let's give him the rope-a-dope.
We're boxing.
Interesting
Maybe.
thing about the cheerleaders as well, every single team, they're dressed the same.
Maybe that's new league regulations. I have to look
Yeah.
into that.
That would make sense.
Very strict ruling by the commissioner on the cheerleader uniforms. My fault. Sorry, guys. Robert Parrish, top of the key, not where he wants to be. Danny Ainge, three-point shooter, gets it down to Kevin
Surprised
McHale.
we haven't seen more from Danny Ainge tonight.
I'm surprised as well. Woo, batted down. Alonzo Mourning gets the steal. Leonard.
Leader in this game so far.
He is.
A lot
Tim?
of the shots made on the Heat are long-range snipes, more so than close-range melee hits.
They're having
Yeah.
trouble getting in. They're having trouble getting in the paint there. You're right, Ritter.
Alonzo Mourning hits the bottom of the basket, but he gets the foul anyway. Casey Jones, that great hair again.
Not happy about how his play calling is working.
Nope. Speech didn't work.
On a side note, not the same Casey Jones from the Ninja Turtles movie. I just want to point that out.
No,
Jake.
that's true. He's
He's
not.
not wearing
Yeah.
a mask
Indeed.
or a hockey stick,
Different sport.
and he doesn't hate turtles.
Interesting thing
don't
about
know.
the phrase "in the paint"
Huh?
was often used in the 1800s to describe engaging in sexual intercourse with a woman during her menstrual cycle.
Wow.
In the paint.
There's some insider information.
Only
for
the
you.
Victorian era.
And the entire booth has thrown up.
Do you still think they said getting dirty in the paint? Do you think they said that still?
No.
No?
Just
Okay.
in the paint.
Getting rowdy.
Oh, rowdy. Oh, that's it. Yep.
Copulating in the paint.
Perhaps why so many dogs are named Rowdy.
That could be.
Not sure where you're trying to go with that.
Me neither, Jeremy, but I thought it sounded good.
It did. Adds a lot to the broadcast. Yep. Miami extending its lead to 10 with 3 minutes left in the third
It's
quarter.
not looking good for Boston.
Nope. They got to get it going. Danny Johnson down to Larry Bird. Larry Bird's their main guy. Backing down on Tim. Up.
Larry Bird.
And nope.
Oh.
Well, he pulled the foul. That's
To the line.
good for him.
Coach kind of looks like Muhammad Ali.
A little bit. Another break-in play. Larry Bird goes to the line. We love those break-in plays.
I'm pretty sure I've noticed that the free throws take as long as the rest of the quarter.
They do. It's true, because it's only 5 minutes and a quarter, and it takes about 3 for them to prep up for each free throw. Danny Ainge coming out for Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle had the dunk earlier. Yeah, he's got to get ready for it. Larry Bird hits both free throws.
Predictable.
Yep.
Although I shouldn't say that from what we've seen of him tonight.
No, he has missed a bunch.
No.
Tim Hardaway and the Heat will take a timeout. with 2:50 left in the third quarter.
Pat Riley's got to be happy with his team tonight.
He is, yeah. Not playing well so far in the season, but doing well against the top-rated team in their division tonight.
A win's a win.
Yep.
Winner, winner, winner.
Chicken dinner. And that's about all I got while we're waiting.
Yeah. We can talk about one of the other games, maybe, Jeremy, if you want to throw that at us.
Oh, also today we had Daniel Nixon's 04 Suns against the 46 Warriors. And what was not a close game at all. Daniel Nixon taking it 53-34. Steve Nash with 12 points. Amer Stoudemire with 10.
Good enough.
4 rebounds. Sean Marion 10 points, 5 rebounds for Dan Nixon.
You think the 60-year age gap created some disadvantage for the opposition?
It could have possibly.
A different kind of play style that didn't really translate.
Yep, and also there were no, well, it was a very,
Homogeneous?
homogeneous team there for the 46 Warriors. I will add that the Warriors only scored 13 in the first half. The Suns scored 16 in the first quarter. So that's just how that game went and how it ended up.
Truly a Cinderella story.
But
Typical of Daniel Nixon to roll a game.
yep, absolutely. Dan Nixon currently sitting at second place in that Big Cities, Bigger Stars division in the Alpha Conference. I have a hard time remembering those names sometimes. Tim Hardaway with 2 on the clock. Takes a 3. It's air ball.
What was that?
Shot clock violation, though. It's going the other way. No count.
Now, how common is it for players to turn into coaches?
Fairly common. Especially the players that are like coaches on the floor. Like Pat Riley.
Jerry West.
Like Jerry West. Like Kevin McHale, who's playing for the Celtics right now.
As you mentioned that
There's a-
Pat Riley guy.
Rick Carlisle's actually coaching the NBA. Coaches the Jazz, actually, right now. Danny Johnson on Tim Hardaway.
Inching his way forward.
Danny to Bird. Bird in the paint. Bird getting rowdy in the paint. Gives it back to Robert Parrish.
Saw what you did there.
Parrish, 3 on the clock, tries to get it to Bird. Failed. Leonard gets the interception. Hardaway's got a 1-on-2 situation. He's going to take it.
Blocking foul.
Okay. I don't know if that was in the act of shooting or not. We'll find out.
Lord,
Looks like it was.
looks like he'll think twice about messing with the Heat again.
Oh, yeah.
No bias in the booth, ladies and
Not
gentlemen.
at all.
No bias, no bias.
Devin O'Leary not here to defend his team's crappy play. Tim Hardaway at the free throw line.
Although he is here in spirit, as Jake thought it was me that's
I
Devin O'Leary.
did say that at the beginning. That's the first of my many mistakes this evening.
So identity crisis has happened this evening.
You're both Irish, though, aren't you?
Indeed.
Yes.
There you go. That's what I meant. Kevin Askins for it, coming back in.
Get it? He's asking for it.
For coming back in, exactly. Yeah. It's almost like
Oh.
PJ Shirley, don't call me Shirley. Or PJ, don't call me Shirley Shirley. Yeah, from the last game we
I
did.
called him Shirley.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Hope you watched that game. That was a great game. 94 Suns going up against, I think it was the Knicks, right? 94.
I find it hard to believe the excitement level
versus the
matches
Suns?
this.
Yeah, that's the game. Yeah. Whoa, driven out of bounds.
Which was probably just a better game by default because Scottie Pippen was playing.
Yeah,
The Knicks did not prevail against the Suns, however.
they sure didn't.
If I adopt a schnauzer, like a miniature schnauzer, I'm going to name it Scottie Pippen.
I think that's a brilliant choice.
Yeah, sure. And he will be the best dog you've ever had.
Absolutely. And he will make other dogs look really good.
He will. Luke Walton now. The hipster misses the shot. Rebounded by Alonzo
Another
Mourning.
miss.
Kevin Askins for it to Tim Hardaway. You can see Kevin asking for it down there in the
How
paint
long
area.
has it been since the
Askins
Boston
for it.
Celtics have scored outside of Larry Bird's free throw?
Oh my, a while. This whole quarter, they've only scored.
Yeah, speaking of paint, this game's kind of like watching it dry.
It is. Don Majorly for 3 now.
Long,
Missed and
long
rebounded by
snap,
Robert
nothing
Parrish.
good.
Stitch Tang.
You know, I find it that people like Scottie Pippen are the reason Michael Jordan was what he was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, Brian? Oh, you listen to this eventually. Not here to defend yourself at the moment.
In your face, Brian. Oh, reach-in foul there. That's kind of blatant.
Here comes another free throw points for...
No. One in the act of shooting.
Okay. Right.
Wedman. Scott Wedman into the stitch tank. Hate that name.
Stitching.
Robert Parrish.
Stitching.
Obviously,
Driving
German
inside,
descent.
taking the shot. It's too stiff.
No one in front of him.
From within the paint again.
Terrible. Tim Hardaway, 3-on-2 opportunity. Gets it. No.
And
Shooting foul, though. Pissed. Stitch ting.
Indeed.
This break before the foul shots brought to you by Chester's Puffcorn. Cheese in your mouth since 1862.
Yep. I don't know where that came from. It's good. Kevin Askins forward at the line, asking for those free throws. Gets them. Makes the first. Yep, does. Danny Ainge coming out. Or Bill Walton coming out, excuse me. John Crowdy coming in for the Heat. Kevin McHale and Greg Kite coming in for the Celtics. See Larry Bird lounging back there on the bench. They need to bring him back in. I'm not real sure what they're thinking here. What Casey Jones is thinking with taking Larry Bird out.
Maybe he was getting tired of being called Cracker.
Could be. Could be.
Probably a prevalent insult.
Got to Kite. Greg Kite for 2. Gets it.
Especially given the time frame that these Celtics are playing. Actually, no.
85.
I'm sorry, 85.
Yeah.
Racism starting to pass.
Mm-hmm.
Thought they were older. Still had that 40 team stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Indeed, Jeremy. There was no racism in the 80s.
John Grotti for 2. Yes. And Miami gets their lead back up to 10 with .3 on the board.
As Jack sees Jeremy smiling really loud, saying something that would potentially harm his reputation.
Listen, John Grotti is always an exciting player to watch.
John Gaddy.
Or at least has been today.
Yeah, maybe not in the past. Wow, we're in a break. I will inform you that the Game 4 Game of the Week on November 29th of the fake 2006 year that we're playing in, my Raptors with Jose Calderon and Chris Bosh, who I'll soon be trading, is going up against Nick Taylor's 94 Jazz with the Mailman and John Stockton.
That game brought to you by Marvel's Avengers. Saving yo shit since 1862.
You know, when they said they were going to pass tranquilizers out in the booth, I wasn't sure if it was a good idea, and now I see why.
I would settle for a paintball gun.
The best superhero movie of all time, says Chuck Walton of Fandango.com.
In 1862.
All right.
Yeah, John Crotty.
Karate Kid.
Crotty Kid, John Crotty.
Wax on, wax off.
Your face.
Celtics bringing in their starters for this last quarter. Jamal Mashburn. Mashburn on Bird. Back to Brown. Brown over to Don Majorly. Don Majorly, 3 seconds on the clock.
Oh,
Sinks it, 3 points.
And that might have been it.
First 3 I've seen since the first quarter, I think.
No, Dan Majorly had one last quarter.
Ah,
Or Don Majorly.
shows how exciting this game has kept me in it.
Yeah. Kevin McHale up and in. Quick points for the Celtics.
It's not out of the question. They
No.
still got a whole quarter to play, but there's not playing with the urgency they need to.
No,
No,
the Celtics could easily come back.
they could.
Granted,
With all that
the play
talent.
of the Heat is not something that can't be overcome.
No. Mashburn for 2.
I think they're going to have to go into a full court press just to accelerate the speed of this game.
Yeah. Danny Johnson quickly to Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale hook
That's
shot. Yes.
Oh, that's what they
Yeah,
need.
see, that's the only time they've capitalized when they play like that.
Absolutely.
It's been terrible coaching decision not to stick with that game plan.
Well, Pat Riley's going to take a timeout here to make the Celtics think about it a little bit and maybe slow down the pace of the game.
Pat each other on the shoulders a little bit.
Yeah, be friendly. While we're in this little break, I will say we have the choices for the the Week 4 Fan Game of the Week, which we can vote on. Jeremy Monterallo is off for us.
All right, first choice, we got Dan Nixon's 92 Suns against Devin O'Leary's 85 Celtics. Choice 2, Ryan Ritter's 94 Knicks against the 85 Bulls.
With Michael Jordan.
And then finally, we have myself, relationship drama match, as I like to call, my 99 Blazers against Becky Heaps' 96 Heat.
And I do want to make a point that the 99 Blazers had Scottie Pippen.
They did have Scottie Pippen.
They do.
Not in big head mode, but he is there.
Yeah, he's there.
But the Miami Heat has Tim Hardaway.
Indeed. I just feel as though, you know,
And John Grotti.
Scottie Pippen is really, you know, he's like the Chuck Norris of basketball.
Yeah.
True.
When he does push-ups, the world moves down. He doesn't move
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, that's right.
And oh my god, do you remember his portrait from NBA Jam?
Great picture. Absolutely. Not as great as that Bill Walton picture. I don't know if anybody saw that one. That was
Work of art, Jake.
You know, Tim Hardaway, he shaves his head, so he has more wind resistance faster down the court.
Oh, yeah.
Less wind
Yeah,
resistance.
that's what she meant. Everybody
Pretty
knew
smart.
I think I've done that many times. and
Improved
corrected me.
it.
aerodynamics.
Tim Hardaway tries for that layup that didn't even remotely come close to the basket.
More of just a lay.
Yeah, it wasn't up really, just kind of moving forward. Denny Johnson, 3-point line. Gets it over to Larry Bird. Larry Bird, 13 on the clock. On Timmy, back to Denny.
You're a
Too slow.
bum.
This is not what they need to be doing.
Nope. Denny, 3 on the clock.
They're gonna
Denny
have to
takes a bad layup, but actually gets it to fall.
But
They got to take chances.
Celtics cut
Yeah.
the lead down to 7.
There's no way you can play this safe this late when you're down by as much as they are.
Points in the paint.
The Heat have been leading all but the first minute of the first quarter. Would be a terrible tragedy to our own Becky Heaps if the Celtics came back.
It's true. Down into Alonzo Mourning, who drops the ball. Kevin McHale coming back. It's a 2-on-1 situation.
Alley-oop.
Exactly what I'm talking
Kevin McHale
about.
going
he
up
takes it
himself with a...
himself.
Ah,
Oh,
that
he
wasn't a
missed
good
it.
decision.
Terrible, terrible decision.
Not a good decision by Kevin McHale. Should have got it down to Denny there in the inside area. Jamal Washburn having a pretty good night. 5 points, 4 rebounds.
He's 2 for 7.
Yeah, okay, so shooting's a little out. Leonard for the turnaround 3, not even close. Larry
It was
Bird.
a pass to the other team.
It was.
Johnson's got it. He's moving
Denny
in.
Johnson backing in Alonzo Mourning. Probably not a good matchup for him.
Mourning's been playing
He's gonna
great
do it
too all
anyway.
day.
Fade away
yeah,
too
he's
and nails
Top
it.
of Alonzo Mourning.
Well, that's Brown. That's somebody else. That's Bruce. No,
I know no one at home
it's
can
probably
see it.
Bruce Bowen. Yeah,
Oh, that makes more sense.
yeah.
Becky Heaps sweating right now in the booth.
It's getting kind of close. 5-point game. Tim Hardaway with the ball. Loses it again. Denny Johnson down to Larry Bird. It's a 1-on-1. And up. Up and. Oh, doesn't get it. That was exciting.
Plowed right through the end.
What a turnaround.
Wow.
What a turnaround happening.
Look
right
at that. 33 to 58% from one half to another.
The Celtics finally playing the way we've known they should all game.
Exactly.
Could be too little, too late.
Could very well be.
Becky Heaps hoping.
After this, it might be a 3-point game.
One
Now
possession.
there is.
Wedman and the hipster coming out for Robert Parrish and Danny Ainge. Starters back on the floor for the
Jimmy Sims
Celtics.
is going to be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Ouch.
That's what I said when I woke up with my back in the morning from being on the couch.
I get it.
That was a terrible joke.
I didn't get it.
Tim Hardaway now with the offense for the Miami Heat. 15 on the clock. Tim Hardaway breaking them down on defense. Gets it to Brown. Brown for 2. Nope. McHale with the rebound. The boos here at Miami
Crowd is
Arena.
not happy.
No, they are not. They were sitting comfortable, not so much anymore.
Danny Johnson misses.
He should have brought that down the court much faster.
Yeah, he should have.
I think they're trying to burn the clock.
That's
Might
true.
be to their advantage.
Majorly down to Hardaway deep in the
Oh,
post.
wow.
Back to
What
Brown.
a
Brown for 2. Yeah.
Oh,
He had to make one eventually.
Might have tried to
Pumping
play.
his fist. Nice ball movement there by the Heat.
exactly right.
Nice
Ryan
fist
Bitter.
movement there, too.
That's right. High fives all around. We'll have a timeout here by Casey Jones and the Celtics.
You know what? That was important because they might have just won their audience back.
They might have,
Crowd
yeah.
had turned on them, went down, scored, now they're back.
I think you might be right.
So easily swayed.
6-point Miami lead with 1:24 left in the game. Danny Johnson. Down into Kevin McHale. Back to Denny. Denny fakes the 3. Gets it back down to Kevin McHale.
What's he gonna do?
McHale!
Well, Kevin McHale loses the ball, and it's Stay. Oh, let's go the other way.
It's the
Heat ball.
Sorry I've made it this far into this without having made a McHale's Navy reference right there.
Oh, yeah.
Celtics wasting way too much time.
Tim Hardaway now.
They're just not playing with any sense of urgency.
Gonna milk this clock.
And now, a 6-point game with a minute left, you know, the Heat has the opportunity to do this.
Oh, and they foul Alonzo Mourning. Not a good free throw shooter, but
That
stops
could
the
be it.
clock.
If he makes both, that could really seal the game.
I think so, yeah. He did miss 3 in the first quarter.
Puts it to a 3-ball possession rather than 2.
Going through the animation.
Wiping that sweat.
Bounce the ball 4 times.
Oh, 5 that
Five.
time.
The fake out by Alonzo Mourning.
Right.
And
Oh, and a
he
miss.
Should have done it 4 times.
Dude, a little fist bump. Get back in it.
Celtic fans are sweating.
From the Heat.
Whoa.
Ew.
Whoa.
Bam! That's the second time that joke's been
On
made,
2.
but it's still
yeah.
good.
But it's still funny. See, it's all in the delivery, I guess.
Two in the paint.
We got 2 in the paint, says Ben Heaps, which is further disturbing the image.
Two in the paint. One
Got
in
it.
the paint.
Alonzo Mourning gets his second to fall. 7-point game. Stall the clock movement
Interesting
here.
pass.
Denny Johnson.
Trying to catch the ball. Guy who was playing the game.
They
Denny
decided
Johnson
to-
inbounds. This looks like the last play we did, but Kevin McHale gets blocked by Brown.
Oh, jeez.
Well, after that little bout of foursquare in the beginning, I'm not surprised.
Nice performance defensively for the Heat. Got a couple blocks in there. And keeping Boston, one of the highest scoring teams. They're the 4th ranked offense in the league.
Well, yeah, you
Held
have
to 29.
You know, you have to credit Alonzo Mourning. He's played a heck of a defensive game, regardless of his terrible shooting this game.
He has. As Tim Hardaway grabs another basket.
Boo!
Becky
bye.
Heaps happy in the boot. 27 seconds left in the game. It's like Casey Jones wants another timeout. We'll have the dancing ladies back
It's
on.
looking like our team's going to secure the win.
I think so.
All 3 of the oh, there's 6.
There's 6. Yeah, they got 3 on the other side.
They could make a full pyramid if they were to
If-
cheerlead.
If they wanted, they could.
But they won't.
No. And if they would, we wouldn't see it. Casey Jones, Mr. Flat Top, talking to Denny Johnson, maybe trying to accelerate the game pace a little bit.
I apologize if anyone heard rapper crinkling. Just getting an Oreo.
Huh?
Nabisco Oreos. Luke's favorite cookie since 1862.
1860 is a popular year for advertising. And
Indeed.
Long
products.
runs fit happen.
Yeah, exactly.
And Jerry's gone.
Mouth
The
full of
tranquilizers are
Oreo.
kicking in. The tranquilizers are finally really kicking in.
Finally.
It's just been kind of a prequel up until this point.
Wish you would have took me earlier.
Does anyone have a napkin for the puddle of drool?
No, it's fine.
Mikhail Wimbound on the Heat side of the floor. Denny Johnson. Denny Johnson lays it up. Hook shot. Nails it. 7-point game. 22 seconds to go. They got to foul quick here. Full court press by the Celtics.
Should have been in the full court.
Inbound to
this
Don
entire quarter.
Majorly. Don
Gotta
Majorly.
foul,
They're not
gotta
fouling
foul
him.
Foul him.
They're letting him go. 18, 17. I don't get it. Tim Hardaway just going to milk. Maybe they just don't even want to worry about it. They're going to take the loss and move on to next week.
And I hope they learned something from this.
I hope so, too.
Never mess with the Heat.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's the lesson to be had, but I understand your point.
Bring your sunscreen next time.
Hey-o.
There you go. Miami Heat pulling out the victory. They're going to move to 3-5, and the Celtics move to 5-3.
In what should have never been a game of the week.
No problem.
Hey.
Well, it was the fan game of the week.
And Jeremy's still on the couch.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
You gotta figure it a lot.
You know,
Fun fact, I've been on the couch since 1862.
well, I'll tell you what, I knew from the first quarter, from the beginning of this game, there was just so many sloppy mistakes that, you know, I understand that you're not going to make every shot. I mean, it's unfeasible, but some of the things that were happening earlier on.
P.J. Brown, your Jordan, player of the game.
You're absolutely right,
Nice
Nick.
defensive stats.
From outside of the first 30 seconds of the first quarter, both teams even.
Yeah,
It's
you're right. It was
sad.
both teams. It was both teams.
We're going to see some team stats now. Maybe. If I can click them. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Team stats. Even with the Celtics' improvement in shooting, Heat still come away here. Rebounds, Heat, big advantage.
Tell you what, you're not going to win many games with 40% field goal percentage.
No, no. Wow, it looks like all the stats are pretty much in the Celtics' favor, but the Heat still pull it out. Heat with some more points off the bench, and maybe that was a big factor. We see the box score now. Nope, we're going to see the team stats again. Nope. Try to give it another go.
We should probably find a new tech guy.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Get the box score. Yeah. Box score. There we go. All right.
This commentary really fell apart at the end.
I thought it got better. Benny Johnson with 8 points and 4 assists for the Celtics. Probably their best player there.
Not the outcome we expected.
No, Larry Bird only 5 points.
Exactly.
Don Majorly had 7. Tim Hardaway had 7. It's not a big offensive game.
No,
in this
hardly,
game.
hardly.
This is truly
Single digits in most of the quarters there for both teams. Truly.
Truly a Cinderella story, Ryan
Truly.
Ritter. I agree.
And I want to thank everybody for joining us to this Week 3 Fan Game of the Week. I'm Jacob Nixon with Nick Taylor, Becky Heaps, Jeremy Kinson, Ryan Ritter saying peace out.
Girl Scout.